All right, we got an update to the airlines losing everything I own. Interesting experience, I'll be honest. Mostly because it's kind of shocking. If I wasn't a minimalist before, I am a minimalist now. I have one bag, one shirt, one sweatshirt, one pair of underwear, one pair of socks, one pair of shoes. That's all I got left. I don't know what the chances of the luggage coming back is, honestly. I mean, I would say for every piece of luggage that doesn't show up, of course, luggage gets delayed or whatever. So there's that. So, I mean, that's not totally crazy. However, flying these days is pretty crazy because I definitely got a feel for exactly how these airlines give a shit about my lost luggage. So actually, if anything, in my best Vietnamese, the lady who helped me at the Lost and Found was probably the best. They've done the most, including I got an email. So there I am. But I don't, my Vietnamese ain't very good. Let's just put it that way. So I called everybody. Called Alaska. They pointed the finger at Japan Airline. Japan Airline showed me the scan, and it looks like, honestly, this looks like Alaska Airline has the bag somewhere. And of course, Alaska Airlines saying Jow because they're the last one that held it, even though they never got it. So it's a mess. It's a mess, and no one's ready to do anything. No one's I mean, again, you do this type of stuff, you're gonna have baggage delays, and maybe even lose some luggage. They said, keep all my receipts and stuff for, things I get. Here I am in Saigon. I don't know. I mean, I could go grocery store and buy some toiletries or whatever, and I guess I could hold on to that receipt. But what about buying some replacement clothes in Asia? That's kind of the thing that I did before I left, was purposely buy some things like extra pair of shoes, because again, 11s are on the cut line of you can't even get that size of shoe in general in Asia. I mean, Bangkok, I think you can a little more, but the quality on shoes is pretty poor, which is shocking. So there's that. But yeah, so lots of calls back and forth. Of course, it's a Sunday. This always happens on then. So I'm trying to. I'm pretty good spirits. I mean, if anything, I gotta be honest. This is another one of those consumer things in my mind. I'm dying to see how this works out. I mean, I lost my shaver. I mean, I've lost pretty much everything I own. And actually, it's maybe even a good thing. I was going to put my MacBook Pro in, not my backup MacBook Pro in my luggage or a couple other things. I completely decided against that, which is great. However, now I don't have any clothes and I got electronics. So I should at least got, if you end up in this situation, always try to pack at least one change of clothes. That's what I could, tell you there. Haven't had a shower yet. I haven't even slept yet. I mean, I might have slept a little bit, but definitely not a lot. If anything, I feel like I've handled it well. I handled it well. Like, I'm upset, but what do you do? Frankly, what do you do? I'll tell you, if anything, it's a shame that that people have to go through this. What I went through was, I don't know. It's always tough, lots of airplane changes and stuff overseas and connecting flights and all this stuff. That's always pretty tough. So again, you're going to have blowouts along the way. And losing your luggage, a wide range of things can happen. Actually, I lost my PayPal card on day one in China. So That was a while back, but I was tired like this, so I'm really trying to minimize everything here to avoid any, additional follow-up problems. So that being said, I also was on the phone with Agata. I booked a place. I was like, yeah. And of course, the guy never responds. And here I am trying to check in, and 54 bucks. I mean, geez Louise. And here I'm trying to unwind that on top of everything else. So it's been a pretty rough day. Day two here in Asia. It's great. It's excellent. It's funny, even high stakes standards like, oh, you can go back to Las Vegas. No, I want to see how this works out. I'm interested to find out. I want to see what happens at the end of the story here. I mean, what happens when you take a flight halfway around the world and the airline loses your bag and you're just more or less completely effed? And of course, it just happens to be, in this situation, all my shit in the world. I mean, basically. Some new clothes, some new shoes, pain in the rear. I got the receipts, but here I am. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't have any plans. Again, I'm kind of happy that, I'm in an okay mood. I'm always real aggressive with some of these, the airlines and stuff like that. Because, I mean, frankly, service, all this stuff. Well, we get to find out right now. And it just isn't any of that. So, looking forward to what's going to happen next. I had a banh mi and a coffee, so I'm extra amped up this afternoon. I think it's this afternoon, Sunday afternoon. I'm probably gonna lay over here and go to sleep right here in the terminal, and hopefully wake up and maybe I get a call that my baggage arrived. There is a big system from what I learned. So I imagine something's going to happen. I mean, probably, it's going to be late. But anyway, friends, day 3. It's should be interesting to get my stuff back soon, please. Nothing else, man. I bought Jeffy Pooh some shoes and brought him some stuff and things like that. So that would have be nice to at least get him his stuff. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm having to do all this while juggling my workload. That's also nice. Oh man. Oh man. This is life of the travel. But we'll find out on Monday. I got a buddy who's a consumer lawyer. I can't wait to bounce some of this off him. See what he says. And of course, Jeff's a lawyer. I mean, this is one of those things where I think the airline is in bad shape with this one. And I suspect that they won't even refund my baggage fees, which is really lame. I mean, come on. That's how desperate these fools are. But I'm feeling lucky to be here. Other than that, I mean, let's see. What am I down here? I'm down Vietnamese airline ticket, so that's like $1 million dong. And then let's see what else. Some airline food, 25, 30 bucks. Some $5 coffees, I definitely got my fill of those, and that looks to be about it. Here we go. Coming up on day 4. Can't wait to see what happens Monday morning.